But I was also quite upset because it just wasn't what I thought I would get. And you go through several, like over a week worth of injecting to get to that point where you're ready for the extraction. And I remember at one point I was doing 3 injections a day on myself. And I was on a very high level of medication because my reserves were just non-existent at the start of the process. The emotions that go with that, and just like the ups and the downs, and you're so full of hormones that you just can't control how you feel. After that second round, I remember them telling me my number, and I asked the consultant that came in to check on me, I said, what do you think I should do? Because I'm not that happy with how many I've got. And I'm happy because I got some, because a few months ago I would have thought I would get 0, but it's nowhere near what I need really. And said to me, I think you're probably going to have to do it again. So bear in mind, I'd already done it twice. A huge emotional toll, a huge financial toll, just physically draining. And I remember saying to my partner at the time, I think I'm just going to have to stop for a while because I just physically can't do this. It's too much. I put it to the back of my mind, obviously not 100% because that's never possible. I was on a work trip in the US at the time, and I just started to feel unwell. And I thought, jet lag. It's got to be jet lag. Never thinking that I would ever be pregnant, because in the back of my mind, I'm thinking I've done 2 rounds of egg freezing, didn't get that many eggs, and my specialist had told me it would be a miracle if I got pregnant. So I never thought to go and get a pregnancy test for 3 or 4 days. And I don't know what it was. I was still feeling like that after 4 days. And I thought, do you know what? I might just go and get one. Why not? It's never going to be positive, but I'll go. I walked to a CVS, a pharmacy in the US, and I picked up one, and then I thought, pick up a few more. So I picked up 4, right? Went back to my hotel. I was shaking. I was so nervous. But in the back of my mind, I knew it wasn't going to be positive. And I did one, and within 20 seconds, 30 seconds, it came up positive. And I started sweating. I was like, this can't be right. I started crying. I was panicking. I was on my own in the US. So I did all the others. And then about 2 hours later, I went to a different pharmacy. So I did more tests, and they were all positive. And I just sat looking at them for 20 minutes, I can't. I think I was in so much shock.
Do you still have a picture of them?
I still have the pregnancy test.
That's awesome.
I still kept them, and I'm like, it's probably growth. I just feel emotional talking about it. She is just perfect. And for any other woman going through this that feels that they want to give up, they're never going to get their child, there's no point carrying on, there is. Just don't give up. I know how hard it is. I've had those days. I've had those moments where you start to see friends of yours falling pregnant, and you get invited to baby showers, and you've had, maybe that week, you've had really bad news from fertility treatment, or you don't know where to turn next. And it can be really painful. It can be really painful. No matter how happy you are for those people, when you're in the trenches of fertility struggles, it can be so painful. Just to see every other woman getting